Coach, first off, talking East Noble football, obviously, you know, I imagine your nails have grown back after nail biting every game last season. Talk a little bit about what you got coming back in Kendallville.
Well, we have a nucleus of kids that are probably unknown names right now in terms of Northeast Indiana high school football. A lot of recognizable kids. We just graduated. They've done a lot for us in their 3 years, their 4 years in the program. We recruited some kids that hadn't played before, some athletes that are track basketball kids to fill some of those shoes in the skill areas. But we really have most of our linemen back, which if there's anything any football coach really appreciates having, I believe it's starting with those kids up front. So we lost most all of our skill position players. However, having those big boys up front is a great place to start.
Talk about some of the guys, obviously you're replacing AJ at quarterback and Jordan at receiver and Nate and, some talented backs as well. So how are the guys that are stepping into those positions faring so far and learning what it's like to compete on the varsity level?
They've had an awesome summer so far, but like anybody who's ever played this game at this level knows, you can't duplicate Friday night. So everything that we've done to this point, they have exceeded our expectations. However, you never know until you get out there on Friday, that first one. But once they get that first Friday under their belt, they know what to expect, and new kids usually are ready to go after that. Our job as coaches is to do everything we can to get them as ready as possible for that first one. But we've had an awesome summer. Everything we've done competitively has worked well for us. Everything new we've asked from kids has gone very well also. So we're very happy, really optimistic right now also.
They always say like close games build and reveal character. Even though these guys weren't the guys that had their names in the paper all the time last year, do you feel like they benefited off that experience of being part of games where, the final snap could decide something?
Yeah, I think so. To a small degree, I still think, being in the battle itself matters more than anything, and that's where those are the kids that are learning the most. But, being there, being a part of the process, maybe even being on the sideline only at those moments is still better than not being there at all. So we did have some close games last year. I'm sure we sold a lot of tickets. We were real fun to watch, and that's fine, but winning's all that matters. I don't care if it's 2-0. We want to find a way to get on top a little more next year. We won a couple of those close games, and unfortunately we lost a couple. But defensively, we've really worked this offseason and summer to try to improve there, because 50-48 kind of football games are fun for fans, but for coaches, they're a struggle.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. JR, ready to rock and roll? All right. First off, got to get you to spell your first and last name for me.
Michael Spears, Michaelspears. And
your position in class?
I play at night, safety, linebacker, and I play quarterback, and I'm a senior.
All right. Talk a little bit about the nail biters you had last year. It seemed like every game went almost down to the final possession or the final play. How do you build off that, and what do you learn from those experiences that you can apply this year?
Well, we had a high-powered offense, a lot of scoring points, but our weak point was defense. Is why they're always so close. So I think we keep a good offense, a little bit different. It's losing a lot of speed, but if our defense picks it up, we can still win games and not be so close.
As far as offense, you lose a lot of skill position players, a lot of the names that you see in the paper on Saturday morning. How do you guys go about replacing those guys and making it kind of your own version of this offense?
Well, it's hard to replace speed and a great quarterback, but we're going to try running the ball maybe more, a little bit different. We had a whole line back, which is tough to beat, and it's just great to have those and different team. We're going to be a different team.
As a quarterback, how comforting is it to know, okay, I may be handing off to different guys or throwing to different guys, but the 5 guys in front of me, hey, those guys know what they're doing?
Oh, yeah, that's how you win games, lose games. AJ couldn't have done anything with that line in front of him, so it's great to have him.
And for this team, what are some of the things that have impressed you in the offseason, and maybe some things that when August 19th rolls around, people are going to say, hey, that's surprising or that's impressive about this East Noble Knights team?
Well, people filling in spots and underclassmen. We have some great underclassmen taking some spots and doing really well.
Appreciate it, my man.
Thank you.
All right, good luck. JR? All right. First off, got to get you to spell me your first and last name.
Cody Hope, Kodyhoggge.
All right, and position and class.
Guard and senior.
All right. Well, I guess when people talk about this East Noble team and the returnees you guys have, they start with the line. So what is it about this this unit that has allowed you guys to be as successful as you have in the past and here in the future?
Well, we just really bonded as a team. Like last year during Homestead, we really didn't have much confidence. And as we came out and our game plan was changing, we really just came together finally. And ever since then, we've just been clicking, and we've been successful as a team.
Knowing that you guys have graduated a lot of your skill position players, does that put more, I don't want to say pressure, but onus on this line to be the group that sets the tone for this East Noble team?
Well, we'd like to be the tone setters of a game. We'd like to set the pace, kind of make it our game, make it our style of play. But the skill position players that we have coming in aren't really as well as the players that we had, but they're still talented and they're going to do their job, and we're going to win football games.
You feel like you last year's experience with all the tight games that you guys played in, that'll help you guys this coming season, because you know if you're in a tight situation at the end, you guys know how to handle it.
Oh yeah, definitely taught our team perseverance, and it really taught us how we need to settle ourselves down into a game and really take control at the end.
What are some of the things that are going to impress people when they see you guys on August 19th and you know, you roll out the footballs a couple weeks later when the NHC starts?
Well, I think something that will really impress the people that watch our new defense, and watch how aggressive our defense has become and watch how effective our defense has become from last year.